Yo, Tony D here with the good one, and also a confusing one for me as far as being a collector and not really knowing what's going on behind the scenes. But I wanted to, display my Penthouse comic magazines. I didn't know they had a magazine. I think it was like 30 years ago. So they brought this back. I saw it on my comic shop in the pre-orders. It is adult content. It's mature. Don't let your mega minis get a hold of them. But the storytelling in here is great, man. I would recommend it for anybody that likes edgy, genre blending storytelling, with action, thriller. There's horror and just a multitude of formats. Like I said, it's mature themed anthologies. There is stylized violence and deep noir aesthetics. So I'm trying to give you a picture of, the storytelling because I totally enjoyed it. I read some stuff online where other people were kind of in that same boat that I was in. Like, here's the problem. Like right now it's delayed, and I'll throw a screenshot up of how long I've been waiting for volume 2. There's stories in here that, man, they need to be finished. Like, I need conclusion. I'll give you some niblets on the art. Like, I'm not going to show... Like this story right here, Gun Crazy. It is so action-packed and wacky. Your two main characters are two... they're kind of like Cherry Bomb. That's what comes to mind as Cherry Bomb. They're very action-packed, and there is a character in here that totally... Look at that artwork. I mean, it's fantastic. Oh man, I want to get to that guy. Like, there's a character in here, like Super White Man. It's like a crazy name. And he is like the antagonist. Yeah, like right there, man. Just a crazy character. So he's like an assassin, and he's hunting them down. So you can just see the wackiness that goes on with that. I believe these stories are all good, man. Like, I just want to give you like some of the niblets. There's one in here where the character, I won't go too far in that, but the character he's half black and half white, but he looks white, and his brother was killed, and it's like, I believe the 40s or 50s, where the intensity with racial stuff was really high. And so he wants to get revenge for his brother's death. And so he infiltrates this group of friends who are white, who had something to do with his brother's demise. And it is so crafty and it's a tale of vengeance with a twisty ending, but just the setup, for narration, that's fantastic. And they had a lot of cool covers, man. Like, I get it. Some of them are girly covers. And I'll make a comment about they do have the traditional Penthouse, like, pictures in the back. I'm totally... And this is just not me saying this to, like, try to make myself look like a good person. I just wasn't into it, man. I feel like Penthouse probably feels like they have to do that just because on the name. I don't think those photos are selling these books because, and I'm probably kidding myself with that statement, but the stories, man, that's why I'm here. Like, and you hear that a lot. That's kind of like a joke growing up in the 80s or 90s, is like, well, I just buy it for the stories. But man, I can truly say that. If you just read one of these, you'll get hooked. You'll know what I'm talking about. Here's another crazy cover. The covers were fun, man. Like, probably that first one is the only one that's really risque. But yeah, check it out. It's not, the variant covers there's a bunch to pick from. And I would always pick the one that was the most, that spoke to me artistically. I'm going to say that. Heavy Metal was a disappointment for me. I don't know, man. The relaunch of Heavy Metal, I thought they would have some of the variants in here, but I might throw some of those picks up. Don't judge a book by its cover totally. Open your mind a little bit. if you're closed-minded and very judgmental, you're going to miss a lot of good stuff. I'm not saying run out, and buy stuff like this, but it's like, I never had the Penthouse comic book magazine, but I just got into it, man, and I'm so confused on the delay. I believe some of the conversations I've had, it was that Diamond Distributor wasn't gonna distribute, but I don't know, man. We're talking, this was April 2024 was the scheduled release date for issue 1. So I have issue 1 and issue 2 on pre-order. And it's not a mycomicshop.com problem. It's whatever's going on with the distributorship, but I just don't know much about that world, Maybe I should dive in and learn about it. I thought this cover was really fun and cool. The whole, kind of like a shout out to the whole 50s sci-fi genre. And I get it, man. All the covers have some of that risque stuff, but it's stylized to me. Like this right here, this is fantastic, man. I totally dig this cover. It's very artistic. And I found myself leaning more to an artistic flair than the risque type stuff. Because there's some serious risque covers. Like this one had that anime fantasy vibe. I thought that was cool. And this one was just fun. Just like a wild. This really kind of, the reason why I was attracted to this was it really reflected some of the storytelling inside. Just crazy thriller stuff. This one right here, I don't know, man. It kind of had like a summertime vibe. I believe it was summer when I ordered it. Because you have a release of May. Maybe it was. I don't know, man. Sometimes the weather, I don't know about you. Does that ever affect you? Like the weather, the time of year? Like it's kind of weird. But this one's a great, to me, it really looked like a painting. And I'm totally into like an impressionist style painting. Maybe a minimalist on strokes, if that makes sense. And I was feeling that on this one. Like an example is the hand. See how it's very, not a whole lot of detail put into, but I mean, it's fantastic. I don't know, man. Maybe that makes sense. This one right here, it was just cool, man. Like it's probably the only risque one that really crosses that line. But yeah, man, Penthouse Comics, dude. It's different. Hopefully they get that delay stuff straightened out, but get it.